Any thoughts on what is more effective to communicate with potential sellers with helpful video content? A Facebook biz page or a Facebook group? I'll be posting vids helpful to sellers. Well, I've got an answer, but I want to hear you guys. They're here for you.
Okay. So the question is how to use video to get listing appointments. Is that the question?
Yeah, with helpful content for sellers via the video media on Facebook. Where should we post it? Pages or groups?
I would post it on your own personal profile because you have more people that are going to be following you and watching you there. As long as you're not being annoying and you're bringing relevant content to people, it all has to do with your pages and your groups as well. What kind of following and what kind of culture you've created in there. If you can create and maybe post in all of them, that would be helpful. New, different information in a cyclical, event cycle. A site that I really like a lot that I ramble about a ton is realtytimes.com. It's realtytimes.com. You go to the consumer advice drop down. You're going to get 8 different opportunities for content. The top 6 are where you're going to want to live. I think it's international news and information because it's super easy and it's like buyer, seller, homeowner, new home, mortgage, rental, stuff like that. So you can read an article, like a 1.5 page, 2-page article. Don't read it on air. Read it. You understand it, give your point of view about it, and then post the link into Facebook so people can read it. But you'll be giving relevant content about real estate one time a day that you could then build up a library in your back end of your Facebook. So, it really depends how much you want to go hard on that. You can do 1 post a week or 6 posts a week. But I've done everything off my personal. I made that decision about 2+ years ago. And it's never been a backlash that I've seen. So,
and that's interesting. I love the way, because I've certainly maxed out my personal profile with my market, real estate agents. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Max out your personal profile with local residents. Now that I've done that though, I'm all in on my page, because through the paid Facebook mechanism, you can distribute your videos geographically just to your farm area. You put a little ring right around your farm area. You can even get rid of the 18-year-olds who are never going to do anything, bring the age demographic up to, say, the 30-year-old who owns a house. You can get rid of the retirees who are never going to do anything either, and just go for your seller's sweet spot demographic age-wise, geography-wise, and smash that bad boy out at 2 or 3 cents a view. And I'm big on that bad boy as well. That's the one downside of the personal profile, is it doesn't allow you to use Facebook's vastly underpriced 2 to 3 cent view Facebook paid mechanism. And to me, that's leaving a whole lot of exposure at pennies in the dollar on the table. So I would suggest do what Greg says and do what I just said.
Yeah, completely agree.